Hey y'all, so today, or I guess you could say this video, I kind of wanted to do like a top 5 things, top 5 craziest things of 2018, since we're kind of ending off 2018 pretty soon, and you know, both good and bad. So I kind of wanted to do, you know, top 5 of my experience or whatever that happened to me of 2005. I mean 2005. Of 2018. So let me go ahead and get started. Okay, so first thing I want to start out is the event that happened in my life that in a way, I guess you could say I'm grateful that it happened, but then in a way I kind of sucks that it happened was, I guess you would say, when in June, when I pretty much went crazy and had flashback episodes and just, you know, really bad anxiety. My PTSD was like off the roof, and I needed help. That right there, I was hospitalized at the Waco hospital through the VA, I think for about 2-3 weeks. And pretty much all it was that I had my son, you know, last year in September. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May-ish, June-ish. So 8-9 months into the pregnancy, like I started getting really, really sad and like just horrible. Like I started having like really bad thoughts. I know I haven't done a video on that. I said that I was going to do a video, but I didn't do a video. Maybe I might. I did log as much stuff as I can at that time frame of what I was going through, my experience of going through the VA, you know, to get help for my PTSD. But yeah, that was, you know, a very hard experience for me. Pretty much before I had the baby, I was on certain medications. Then when I was pregnant, and of course after the pregnancy, I wasn't on anything. I was like on a low dosage of Zoloft, and but I guess everything kind of came up, and then they finally put me on meds. I just finished breastfeeding, Asa baby, and so it was safe for me to get back on my meds. And you know, they changed it up, you know, tweaked it a little bit and this and that for my previous medications, but I can now say that I'm doing a whole lot better from the beginning of this year to obviously now. I'm driving a little bit more, but not too much. I'm actually at Walmart. Oh, the grocery. Well, you know that's Walmart. I'm actually at Walmart. Obviously, I'm not inside because I can't, or not. Yeah, I just don't want to go all crazy right now. But the kids are inside. I told them to get themselves like a little Happy Meal or something at the McDonald's. So just give me a sweet tea. But yeah, one event that I can say, like I said, that happened, that I'm glad, but I'm not glad, but I'm glad that I'm better, is me going through the VA and getting better. So that I could say that's my first one. The second thing that of an event that happened to me that I'm glad that happened is me finishing my neighbor's quilt. That thing took me literally all year. It was an extra queen size to me. I would just say it was a very big king size. I would say it was like a king size, yeah. Quilt. It was extremely heavy, very warm. The requilting quilt saga. I literally started obviously in January and finished it in the beginning of December, and so yeah, it took me all year. I've had to take my sewing machine in the shop twice, and I actually need to take it in again because it was like, I was like, oh my God, please make it through, please make it through. And obviously y'all can see it on my previous video of me finishing it off on live stream. So yeah, I would say that was a very memorable, accomplished project that I did. I have never done anything that huge before. I normally do lap quilts, baby quilts. I like doing those because, you know, one, they're easy. Two, you know, not very many people has lap quilts that they can be like, oh, I got a lap quilt, you know. So, but yeah, I would say that is my second thing that of an event that I'm glad that happened to me, that I was able to accomplish. So yeah. Another thing that happened to me this year that I was grateful about is me getting my workbox. I did obviously videotape that, you know, with me unboxing it and everything when I got it in. It was super cool. That was like the best thing that I've ever received, is getting my workbox. I'm still having problems with it. When I got it, there was like some hairline cracks, and I was like, oh, that's nothing. And then so I continued to crank it up, you know, tighten up the bolts and stuff, and the next thing you know, it blip. And yes, it is particle board, nothing but particle board. But I would figure that if it was like solid wood, it would be super heavy, like super duper heavy than what it is. So I guess that's the reason why they have it as particle board, expensive particle board, I guess you would say. But I mean, like I said, I'm grateful for having it because it helps me be more organized in my room. The girls are able to, you know, get like their markers, the highlighters, crayons, whatever. You know, I have like one side with their stuff, you know, or crafts, coloring, craft stuff, whatever, which way you want to call it. And then the other side is like my beads, my not materials, like I have some fat quarters, sewing notions, I guess you would say, you know, just helping me get more organized. But like I said, I'm still having problems with it, but I actually emailed them today because I had gotten a notice on one of the videos that, one of the scrapbook videos that they had posted up, and I had said, and I had comment down below something about I love mine, but mine keeps on messing up, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, they commented me back saying, oh, call the customer contact service so that way you can, you know, get your stuff resolved, something like that. I don't know. I'll see if I can try to find that spot. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that was like one of my favorite things that I obviously bought and I received, and I am extremely grateful for it. But like I said, if I can get it to do what I want it to do, it would be 100% perfect. So yeah, my scrap box. Another event that happened, this one is not really good, is when I was going to take Bella to the Backstreet Boys concert, and then of course that big old tresses fell on us, and then of course I like, at first I was good, like you know, I was staying focused. I was like, okay, let's help these guys out. But then as soon as the ambulance came, my PTSD just popped up, and that was it. I really don't remember too much on that part. And of course, you know, they had to take me to the hospital in the ambulance and stuff like that. But yeah, that was not so good experience for me. You know, like I said, I had a flashback. I did get injured with that event. I know that there were some comments that I had seen, like on the Backstreet Boys Facebook page or something like that, that, you know, oh, so you're one of the 50 or X amount of people that didn't leave. And I was like thinking, bitch, if you were me, you could see that I couldn't leave. Like, you know, like I said, I don't know if I said it on my video. I haven't even looked at my video, but pretty much at that time frame, when you know, they were telling us, you know, to seek shelter because of the lightning. They didn't say seek shelter because it was windy enough to have the trusses that they had installed in properly, that it was going to fall on us. They only said because of the lightning. And anywho, so Bella wanted to go inside the casino. I kind of wanted to leave, but then I kind of didn't, because it was like 30 more minutes until it opened up. And but even if we wanted to leave, which, you know, like I said, we kind of did, I was like, okay, but how do we leave? Because we were in the front. There was tons of people behind us. The people in front of us, they were not gonna let us go forward to get out. So we were literally stuck in the middle of the cattle guard, and also the cattle guard is what stopped it from like crushing us. If those cattle guards were not there, we could have ended up like on Final Destination, you know, when that little kid just got flattened. Yeah, it was pretty scary. That was you know, a lot of blood, a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, people on the ground, you know, passed out. Like, I swear I had flashbacks of, you know, like just crazy stuff that I guess you could say just stuff. Okay, I don't want to really say too much, but yeah. So yeah, that was a crazy experience. Not such a good experience, but it was a crazy experience that I can say that happened to me in 2018. Was the Backstreet Boys concert that obviously didn't happen. They canceled it, and I was still waiting for it to, you know, reschedule, and then they're like, oh, we're canceling it, period, and here's your money back. But I haven't received my money yet, so I guess I need to call the box office people, or whatever you want to call them, to get my money back. But yeah, that is another experience that, like I said, that happened to me in 2018. And finally, the last thing / event that I actually am happy about is when me and my Bumblebee, we made the glitter quilt for Christine at Simply Nailogical. And when she opened up our package on her Simply Not Logical channel, I was like, oh my god, I was like so excited. And then of course, you know, I videotaped Bella watching it on her phone, or my old phone, I guess you would say. That was actually really cool. That made me extremely proud. I was extremely happy. I was like, wow, that is so cool. So yeah, making the glitter quilt and making sure that Christine from Simply Nailogical actually received it. So if Christine is watching, which I highly doubt it, I hope you enjoy our quilt. Oh yeah, and on our video, I believe the reason why that Bella put the gnome, you don't know me. I think the reason why that she put it on there is because that she liked Goosebumps, so she wanted something scary and stuff, and that's why she picked that gnome, because it had a red hat and her favorite color is red. You know, because she's She's Team Valor all the way through. I'm Team Mystic, so yeah. but yeah, that was one of the, I swear, I was so proud. I was like, oh my gosh, she got her glitter quilt. Like, that is so cool. So, yeah. So there you go. So, I hope y'all like my 5 events, my top 5 events that happened to me in 2018. Good and bad. I hope y'all like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that other good stuff what all the other YouTubers says, and I will see y'all in the next. Peace.